So, David Leyonhjelm, Liberal Democrat Senator, what is your focus on sugar at the moment? What are you trying to get done at the moment when it comes to sugar? For understandable reasons, a fat man is interested.
Okay. Back in February or April, I can't remember, the government introduced a code of practice, which is to apply to the relationship between cane growers and sugar millers. And what it does is gives the cane growers a say over how the sugar is marketed by the millers. Now, the problem is the sugar is not owned by the cane growers. Once it reaches either a railway siding or it gets taken off their farm, it's no longer their property, it belongs to the millers. The millers turn it into sugar and then they sell it on the world market. Now, the cane growers say, well, because we don't get paid for it immediately, and some of the price that we get is dependent on how much the price, what the final price is that gets sold on the export markets is, we should have a say over who markets it. And of course it ties the millers up in knots, and they're not going to spend any more money on their mills if they're being told, well, this code of conduct applies, and if you can't reach agreement with growers, we're going to send you off to an arbitrator, and whatever the arbitrator decides, you're going to be stuck with that. So, in other words, you can't really run your own business. It's a very unhealthy situation for a miller. The farmers, the growers, they think it's fine because they want to have a say about sugar marketing, which isn't even their product anymore. But the millers, of course, are saying, well, you know, how can we run our business under these circumstances? An arbitrator could just tell us any old thing. So they're very unhappy about it. I've disallowed the regulation in which the code is contained. The cane growers are carrying on like two-bob watches over it, telling me I've never been on a cane farm in my life, which they wouldn't have a clue. And the millers are saying, thank goodness someone is batting on our side to let us run our own business. So that's the snub of it.
Well, good man. Glad you're fighting on there. Keep the interest of sugar at heart as I can slowly cover mine.